Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and our home team. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Safe kick. Special teams has come in with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That his first touchdown this year. And it is scooped up. And they're going to take it the other way. What a turn of events to start this one. It's a fumble return for touchdown. Greg, you could not ask for a worse scenario to get a ball game going.
Yeah, and the coach told us all week, Mike, we had a chance to talk to him, how important it was to get his offense on the field early, establish a little rhythm, get into their opening script. His offense doesn't even get a chance now to take the field. That's just a huge mistake by this return unit. And we'll see if it comes back to bite him the rest of the day.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's to the left side. Caught by Noel. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
A throw right side is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive, turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here now, 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. First and
this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Olave is the motion man. From the gun, here's Ward. Left side into the hands of Olave. Third down and 9.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. The Raiders send their punt team out. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their second possession. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. We'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 7. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st down, Denver.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Catch made there by Waddle. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He takes off. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
That's another Broncos first down. First and goal.
Here's a run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And he will take this one across into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Broncos. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
17. Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Oakland, first down.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw is Ward. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. Jonathan Cooper getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Throwing is Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
McCarthy to the air on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. To throw is Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now it's Ward. A throw right side pulled in by Noel. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 16 yards. That's good for an
On first and 10, Ward got it into the hands of Olave. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ward to throw again. He's got a man. That's Noel. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Raider
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Here's Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Third down and 6.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
He's got his man. That's Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
At the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And he'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up 1st and goal.
11 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Oakland. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Lucas Van Ness. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's caught on the right side by Waters. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
to throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Complete to number 82. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Broncos first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down, Broncos.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
To throw is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Denver.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
It's now 4th and goal.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ward now on 3rd down. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back. After this, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action, it's Ward. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Ward. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 11. And the Raider 1st down.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Dylan Sampson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Left side into the hands of Olave. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raider 1st down.
That's another Oakland 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they?
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
And the Broncos first down.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Broncos first down.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's out of bounds on the pass play.
Complete to number 82.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. The two teams head for their respective locker rooms, and we head to Orlando. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Oakland. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Raiders 21.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a first and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third
From
down.
the gun, here's McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First down, Broncos.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Now McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for Broncos.
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Off balance throw, it's complete.
McCarthy's pass.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. And I don't think he got there. Racked up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Broncos 30, Raiders 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Olave is the motion man. Play action. Ward gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Well, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. You see what they've done on third downs this season, and they came through on that last touchdown drive as well. Drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside,
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. A 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Chris Olave, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
On play action, it's Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Pass interference. Defense.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and through. And the Raiders will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Raiders 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Space to run inside the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sampson trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Sampson will cross the line. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders will up the lead to 5.
Broncos 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10.
17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
That's quickly out to Williams. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Well,
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And he will get in. The two-point conversion works, and the lead is up to 3.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24.
The Raiders offense and running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Ward. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Raiders have their punt team out there.
It's now 4th down.
And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Broncos offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos bringing out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Wow! And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. Ward going to tap this one forward. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Ward. We'll get this out wide. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Broncos offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Broncos 1st down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10.
The quarterback keeps it on the option.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll motion a tight end right. Fake the handoff. Now Ward under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bonito in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. To throw is Ward. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. Now a give on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now this looks like a design run. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Intended for number 82.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Here's Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw is Ward. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
And an Oakland first down.
On the zone read, give to Sampson. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing, Ward. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Off play action, it's Ward. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
makes it
And this is where the
3rd and 4.
versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for Broncos.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The Broncos will line up for the...
They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. Here's 1st down. Throwing is Ward. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They snap it to Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air again. Ward. Throw right side to Olave. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Raiders first down.
Throwing again is... And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now Cam Ward and the offense down by 12. 20 seconds to go. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.